Yo, Darren and Jason, we breaking the matrix. Circuits and codes, we shaping the basics. Switching the system, yeah, we the mutation. Tech disruptors, innovation and station. Iterate stopping, algorithms popping. Bytes getting flipped, watch the data start dropping. We the ones they fear, Wi-Fi in the gear. Crypto in the veins, blockchain pioneer. Screens glow cold, but the minds run hot. Silicon dreams in the terabyte plot. Hacking the globe, yeah, we shatter the mode. Data overload, watch the future explode. This for the code, break the mold. Tech disruptors, we too bold. Darren and Jason, the future sold. Plug it like on, watch it unfold. Laser shot focus, the lens, stay zooming. Zones in the air. AI's booming, deep dive tech, no room for illusions. Cloud in the sky, no room for confusion. Fiber optic close connections insane. Hacking the mainframe, rewiring the game. Blueprints we sketch, revolutions we fetch. Echoes in the net, you ain't seen nothing yet.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Tech Disruptors podcast. My name is Darren. This lovely gentleman is named
Very Cold Jason.
Yes, and we are both snowed in our respective cities right now. I'm in Toronto and Jason's in Ohio.
Somewhere in Ohio. Yeah.
Somewhere in Ohio, in the vastness of Ohio.
The entire state of Ohio is under state of emergency. Below
us too. It's just ridiculous. Like we kind of got hit last week or the week before as well, right. And Ontario, and we got just slammed, like scary slammed. And then it kind of melted a little bit. Now it's just all back. Like the snowbank at the end of my driveway has got to be at least 6 feet now because I just keep piling it up on top. But we are the Tech Disruptors. If you're joining us for the very first time, we talk tech news, to reviews, product releases, rumors. Sometimes we talk movies. Sometimes we show clips from movies. Haven't done that in a while. Jason's waiting on it. But
the clips you show.
Yeah. But anyway, I wanted to actually start, excuse me, with something a little bit different today. So I was telling Jason about this, and we've talked about this show, I think, a few times on the podcast before. There is an amazing series on YouTube called The Why Files. Now, if you're a big fan of conspiracy theories being debunked and things of that nature, this is actually really, really good for that. It's usually half an hour episodes about different things. And
you said it's on YouTube, correct?
On YouTube, yeah.
So you don't need a subscription.
Don't need a subscription. Yeah, so it is a WHY Files. You can easily find it on there. But I wanted to start by showing you just a little bit of a clip from the most recent episode, which I think was released, I want to say 2 days ago. And in this particular one, this was a little bit of an interesting episode because it was 3 short sub-stories that he broke down. And I should mention that these are stories that are unable to be debunked, meaning that to this day, they are unproven. There's no one's been able to prove them otherwise, which is why it caught my attention. But what caught my attention about this episode was something to do with YouTube. So he talks about a YouTube channel that existed, I believe, back in 2015 called The Unfavorable Semicircle. Now, I'm just going to show you a little clip of this because I don't want to get dinged for copyright. But this is from the Why Files on YouTube. We're just showing a clip. YouTube, just calm the fuck down. So this, I just want to show a little bit just to introduce you to this show because I think it's a show that a lot of people should watch.
Gather round. This happened, and it's still unsolved. April 5th, 2015. A YouTube channel appeared with a nonsense name, Unfavorable Semicircle. That first day, that channel uploaded 1,247 videos within 24 hours. The first was titled The Sagittarius Symbol, followed by 980708. It was 4 seconds long, a brown background, no sound. Then another video appeared, and another, and another. The channel uploaded a video every few minutes, then every few seconds. Within 9 months, it posted over 72,000 videos. No human could do that.
So I'm just going to pause it there.
I haven't seen the Why Files, but I have seen something else. There's a bunch of people that do documentaries on these kind of, and I have seen a documentary on that. And you're right.
Yeah,
and it gets me Unsolved Mysteries vibes. 100%.
This is new for 2026. His background with the aliens and the Confederate flag and the mask in the background. But anyway, the reason I bring this up is because this is a show that this particular clip about this YouTube channel is actually very interesting because it's unsolved. So this Unfavorable Semicircle channel ended up uploading over the course of like a month, something like 100-something plus thousand videos, all of different lengths, all with different content. Sometimes it was just a blank screen with no sound. Sometimes it was a pixel flashing randomly. But the reason I bring this up is if you have a moment, and I know this is a tech channel, but the Y-Files episode here, and as it's at the top, called Unexplained Phenomena, The Dead Village, Rain Phenomena, and YouTube Mystery.
If you says WHY, right?
WHY, yeah. If you scroll to about the 23-minute mark on the episode, you'll be able to watch this very interesting take on something that happened on YouTube back in 2015. Now, Jason, what's your thoughts on like the conspiracy videos?
Honestly, this is a rabbit hole you can easily go down. And Y-Files looks like it's really well put together, and it's probably good. And that's what keeps people engaged, because there's a bunch of people that have talked about this channel, obviously. But I did watch something on this, and it was like,
it's creepy.
I think what they said basically was at the end, probably just nothing, like a test.
Well,
or someone screwing around or whatever.
From what I understand, in 2022, someone came out on Reddit and said, "Oh, it was me. It was an art project." But the thing that was interesting about that is that no one single person could upload that many videos at one time. And there's all these discussions about, was it a bot? Was it like something else? But it gets weirder.
You can schedule these uploads. So did someone just upload a bunch and then, I
mean, that would mean you have that many videos like ready to go.
Darren, you brought this up. So are you the person that did this?
It was definitely me, yes. No, but what's interesting, so there's a subreddit called unfavorablesemicircle.com. You can look up the website.
Oh, that's crazy. That is crazy.
People deciphered a lot of this and discovered that in one of the videos, in a lot of the videos, the audio in the background is giving latitude and longitude coordinates to somewhere in the Pacific Ocean. And the last time that area was mapped, there was something under the ocean that was unidentifiable, some kind of long cylindrical object that was emitting some kind of radio frequencies, but was never investigated.
So are we thinking someone is putting this on there to get people interested in it, or do you think it's
there's lots of theories?
I mean,
I
don't know.
There's lots of theories. Some people think that it was just like a stress test for YouTube to see how like much it could handle before we broke it.
I've heard that,
which could also be the case. But I think the popular belief is that it was someone trying to communicate some kind of message. And in one of the messages, if you watch the video early on, the pixelated objects were all composited.
Right.
And it made an image of a man with no face. So kind of just like things. So it's really, really
I
creepy.
think somebody's really, really smart. Because could you imagine like just me posting a video every day of a circle in a different corner of the screen? And I'm not saying it's 70th, just doing it once a day. People would still find just be interesting. I don't know.
Well,
good experiment.
I think the creepy thing about this is that it starts off with like very, I would call reasonable uploads, like a high volume, but nothing like insane. But then it goes down to like 10 videos every 3 minutes.
I think after this, I'm going to check out Y-Files. I'm assuming they have a bunch of stuff that they cover.
Honestly, if you love conspiracy and you love like all those kind of like unsolved mysteries, X-Files kind of stuff, it's a really, really good show.
And my wife does too, and that's something. When you're stuck in the house with all this snow, and you're tired of the same old, maybe it's something a little different.
Again, check it out. I mean, we would love to promote other YouTube channels as well as our own. But the Y-Files, WHY, it's in the chat if you want to check it out.
So did you check out the video that I shared in our group? Did I share it on the group? I don't even know if I did. It was on X. It was it's not an American YouTuber, but why is everyone switching from Android to iPhone?
Oh, yes. Yeah, I did see that. Yeah.
I was actually pretty impressed. Never heard of the guy. I just shared it. I don't have the information off the top of my head.
Now, let's actually flash back to Jason, who uploaded a written article on the One Cut Reviews.
I did.
Last year about the Android ecosystem and why it is a better choice. So Jason does it too.
Maybe he read that.
Maybe he read that. He stole your idea. Copyright.
I haven't read an article in a long
copyright
time.
that shit, YouTube, not the shit we show on our show. All right. Anyway,
let me get into first thing. I want to start with something.
Yes,
so
I want you to jump in.
You went into something strange, like the Wi-Fi, some random. This isn't really strange, but a couple episodes ago, maybe it was last year, we talked about interesting Croc collaboration.
Yes, we did.
Well,
they're back,
and you recently gave this company one of the best products of the year.
Oh no, that just can't be good.
Uh-oh. Look at this.
Oh my goodness. Lego Crocs collab here right now. I kind of dig it.
Sorry, I moved it around for the shorts.
Yeah.
Remember?
Yes. Oh yeah, good. Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is
Do you like the chunkiness of this?
I mean, it's awesome because it looks so uncomfortable, but it's probably really comfortable.
Well, you could see how it's like formed on the inside for the foot. And it says brick clogs. Would it be interesting, what are the things that they sell that you put into Crocs?
Giblets, yes.
So they need to make ones that fit on those posts.
Can you imagine? Yeah, like a Lego piece.
Look at that. Would you rock these?
I would. I think that would be hilarious to walk down the street.
What is this thing right here?
Oh
my God, it's a little Lego man.
I love that. I love it. How much are these Lego Crocs collabs?
I want to say $149. The first run is going to be issued on February 16th. And then then after that, it'd be $199 from Lego. And I would imagine that's obviously too much.
Okay, hang on. Can you zoom in on the picture of the girl sitting down? Is there a way for us to see that image? Oh my goodness. Look at the size of those things.
I know what I'm saying. Who is going to be this is a collector's item. It has to be.
I'm going to be honest with you. I have a size 13 foot. Do you know what that would look like on my
size
foot?
What?
Size 13.
You know what they say about guys with big feet, right?
Big socks. Big socks.
Big socks. That's right.
Yeah. Those would look enormous on my feet. I would look like a
Shaquille O'Neal
character.
had those.
Oh my God. Yeah. Size 16, 17.
They'd be like clown shoes.
You would look like a Minecraft character. That's what you would look like.
Look, I like the enthusiasm from Lego. Yeah. They made a smart brick. Now they're making Crocs.
Fair.
Here you go. Oh, here we go. And there's more Lego X Crocs to come too, including a series of unique Lego themed
Jibbits. Oh, wow.
Where would they connect? I don't see. Oh, here's an Animal Crossing one too.
I'm going to assume they just pluck on the little Lego brick.
I'm sorry.
The circle part.
If I was a big Lego fan, these would be on a shelf. Like for collector's item, I don't think I'd wear these.
You know what? The only thing I would say that would probably do for you is give you a little bit of height. And
hold on a second here. It says branded details, top with 4 logo stamped studs and branded patch. These teen kid clogs. So they're aiming at teens and kids, not even adults. All right. So you can't wear them.
No, they're not going to fit my foot. Sorry. That's it. Well, I mean, teens would probably be the same size.
It's a creative gift idea for anybody who's ages 14 and up.
I mean, we've seen some pretty interesting Crocs collabs, but this one is interesting because it's so weirdly shaped. Like it's essentially square.
You see this is what it comes with. A little Lego man
it actually comes with
his own Crocs on. You see the little Crocs?
That's actually pretty impressive. See, that's worth it for that.
That's what I'm saying, though. It's not. I don't think I'd wear them. Would you wear these?
Well, I would. Now, here's a fun fact for you, right? Not that Lego needs any more money, but if you had to guess Lego's net worth, what would you say Lego's net worth is, Jason?
It's got to be pushing $1 billion. Close to $1 billion, maybe, because they're worldwide.
14.6 billion.
You know what's interesting? Have you ever seen the show Lego Masters?
Yes, I have.
So it's a cool show. The host is funny.
Yeah.
Lego was really struggling there years ago.
Yeah.
And now everyone's complaining about the smart brick. I think it's genius.
They rebranded. They rebranded appropriately.
They did.
I like it. Now, speaking of not rebranding, let's call this repurposing. For a second here. So, I had to read this article 3 times before I fully understood what it is they were going for, and I'm going to just pull it up so you can see it. So, a retro gamer has resurrected the Nintendo
I just saw this.
Wii food channel. Yes. That uses your Wii console to order Domino's pizza.
So I think I understand. Like I have a Wii U. I know the most unpopular thing, but
okay, we won't judge you.
I think the Wii and the Wii U are the same. But I think back in the day, you could order
yes.
using a Wii or Wii U. But since those both have been sunset devices,
yes.
they kind of lost that ability. Now they have it again.
They've brought it back. So
I think I'm going to connect my Wii U just to order Domino's. I think I will.
Well, I mean, I didn't realize that you could actually do this until just now. And then I had to do a bit of deep dive research to find out. But basically, once upon a time on the Nintendo Wii system, they had a Wii food channel. It's kind of like one of those channels you downloaded for like, Wii Me's or whatever they were called. And literally, you could link your Domino's account to this and it would order you actual pizza to your home through the Wii the Wii food channel. Now, I don't know if you remember on Nintendo Wii, they used to have all these fancy channels. They had all kinds of things.
I actually never had a Wii.
Oh, okay. So I still have one. I had
the Wii U, but I don't have a Wii.
I didn't realize you could do this. And I wish I had, because if I know you could order a Domino's pizza through my Wii,
I think it's only in Canada and the US, correct?
Correct. Yeah, as of right now.
I was trying to think when I saw that. I saw it too, but I didn't put it on my run sheet.
Yeah.
So basically, the Wii and the Wii are dead. They're dead.
Yes.
But it's funny you brought this up because I want to say, and if Devin was here, our old co-host, he's big on the computers. There's a guy, he streams with now called Topher. He's a gamer.
Yes.
He does all kinds. I was watching some of his videos, and there's a guy called Dr. Mod. There's no website. He's only on Instagram, and you got to email him. Right. And he can take your Wii or Wii U and mod it. And I'm not just saying mod. When you can either buy the device from him, mod it, or send yours. And like for instance, if I sent him my Wii U, I would get it back with every Wii U game ever made. You would have every GameCube game, Nintendo game, and it all would run. And then I think there's some other things he'll upgrade the actual, because mine has a tablet with the Wii U. Upgrade that to Type-C charging. Like, I think there's a resurgence of these retro mods. Xbox, PlayStation, they're all doing it. So I think maybe Domino's is like, hey, why not? It's not going to lose us any money.
Well, it's funny. You speak about like modding Wiis. When I purchased a Wii for my son a couple of years back. It was off a Facebook Marketplace. It was I told you last week, it was a Super Mario limited edition.
That's a good one. The red, right?
Yeah. Yeah. And the first thing I bought was a cable that turned it from, you may remember it was VGA to HDMI.
Correct.
So you plug the cable into the back like usual, and it connects to HDMI instead of the VGA, which didn't change the quality of the screen in any way, shape, or form. It was just easier to plug.
But it's easier to plug it in. Yeah.
Yeah. But anyway, the way this guy has a video here that you can follow that will essentially allow you to revive this, a long dead Wii food channel and order your very own pizza.
So I want to know, is it only on the Wii or is it on the Wii U?
I believe it's only on the Wii for now.
Okay. I can't remember. I read the article a while ago.
So there's a team called WiiLink. They create they revive these Wii Connect 24 channels that used to exist. Using the Nintendo Wi-Fi connection. So basically, they've been doing this for a while now, but essentially what they've done here is essentially reactivated this kind of function that used to exist on the Nintendo Wii. Now, I'm going to put the link in the chat here, just in case you did want to reactivate your...
Honestly, if you're hanging on to a Wii and you have and you're bored, because again, we have 15 feet of snow outside, hook that Wii back up, do some bowling, and order a pizza. What else were you
The video is right here. It's pretty easy to follow, and it kind of walks you through the process, so you can kind of see some of the screens and stuff that exist. But really cool idea. I mean, what a way to like revive, like essentially a dead, console. Well, maybe not dead. People still use them, but no longer updated. We'll say.
Unless you're in the modding community.
Unless you're in the modding community, exactly right. Nintendo Wii.
So speaking of things that are dead or have not been released, we talked about this a couple times, and I know you get a kind of a kick out of it. It's a little more serious here in the U.S. We talked about the Trump phone, right?
Oh, yes, we did.
Where is the Trump phone? And there's a bunch of YouTube. There's some guys trying to order it. We haven't even got the first one, and guess what? There's an Ultra phone coming too.
I had this on my run sheet today after this podcast.
I am
Just do it,
Look,
Jason.
If they would have a phone out, look, if you want to make money, I mean, look at Ryan Reynolds. He invested in Mint Mobile. Mr. Beast is throwing the idea around and starting his own MVMO.
Yeah.
You can do it. But when you set the bar really high saying your phone's made in America, and we know it's not.
Yeah,
and
that's
then
a
you just
problem.
never come. And I don't think it's Trump, the president, his phone. I think it's the family that's involved. I don't think he's directly involved. I'm sure he's making money off of it.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Oh, I have to get a subscription to read the rest.
That's
of the
okay.
article.
I have it here too. Let me pull up my.
So he
my
helped you.
one
There's
here.
been a bunch of articles. So I don't know the specs. Maybe your article can help us out with that.
Yes, I have it right here.
Damn subscriptions on websites now. Come on.
Yes, I know. So this is from Android Authority. So basically, they teased this higher T1 Ultra back in November in an interview. But no one's actually received the original Trump phone. So they're already talking about an Ultra device that doesn't exist. This is apparently meant to be their high-end
Let me ask you something.
solution.
So
yeah,
I think there's been some rumors that the original phone was just a rebranded Chinese knockoff, right?
correct.
So if they're making an Ultra phone, you would assume Ultra means top of the line, right? So are they going to rip another? Well, I mean, it should be.
Yeah.
Like Samsung S25 Ultra. I mean, Ultra.
I'm going to think it's a Samsung, but like an S23 Ultra.
Do you think? I don't know. Can they do that? It has to be a
Maybe
Chinese
not.
knockoff. It can't be. It can't be.
Or what would be a Samsung Ultra knockoff? Like an Infinix, maybe?
Infinix, maybe Alcatel, like one of those
something like
obscure
that.
brands that make like the big chunky phones. I don't know.
But you know, it's funny. We keep following this Trump phone, and the more and more we follow it, the more it seems to put itself in the shitter. Like here is last week us talking about how it doesn't exist, and now they're talking about the Ultra phone that doesn't exist.
And yet there's 600,000 people pre-ordered.
Something like that. It was 600,000. That's
so
right.
Maybe we're helping Trump make money. Maybe, like we said, we thought maybe it was kind of like the Escobar phone.
Maybe.
I can't imagine Trump would tie himself to that.
I honestly still think this might be just the Escobar company doing this. Like Trump just went, you know what? They have got experience. Let's see what they can do.
You don't think Trump would come out and say, "Ooh, that's not us"? I don't know. You know what,
man?
Who knows?
Like maybe he's doing that to get back to Justin Trudeau.
Not Justin Trudeau. Carney.
Yeah, no, Justin Trudeau.
Carney.
No, Justin Trudeau. Because you do realize people believe that Justin Trudeau is had ties to I won't even say a certain country.
Oh, I didn't know that.
You didn't know this?
There's a big spat between Trump and Carney now. I know that. Isn't Carney you guys a new guy?
No, so Carney's our new guy. But the reason I say it's a throwback because a lot of people believe that our previous Prime Minister of Canada, Trudeau, is not who he says he is, meaning that his dad is not the father that he currently has, and that his mum, who was very promiscuous when she was younger, slept with a certain country's political leader.
Okay. So this is kind of like when Obama was running. They said he's not American, even though he was born in America. Like
I won't go into details, but lots of Canadians know what I'm talking about.
We're not a political channel.
We're not a political channel, but look that up. Just look up Trudeau, and
that's news to me.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, there's a whole conspiracy there. But anyway, the Trump phone might eventually find its way out.
If they have an Ultra phone, it may replace my need for the X300 Ultra.
No, I don't know about that. That's a big claim.
No, the Honor Porsche RSR. I mean, who needs that when you have the Trump phone T1 Ultra?
Exactly. Who needs the S26 Ultra when you have the T1 Ultra?
Well, we know how Samsung is. I mean, Trump's going to blow them out of the water. Remember, they could pay off the XO, and the Trump phone could be the top.
This is true. Now, can we talk about something we mentioned last week? So last week we were talking about Kodak's ridiculous Chimera, their tiny baby-sized charm for your keys.
It wasn't ridiculous. It was cute. It's nostalgic.
Well, sticking with our theme of that theme and video games, ironically, Nintendo's released a really bizarre thing. So Nintendo's released this really super bizarre talking flower that tells you the time and talks to you throughout the day. Now, I want to show you the video, Jason, because I think you will really appreciate this. Hang on, let me pull it up on YouTube.
Now, this is like the alarm clock they released couple years ago, which I have. You have to be like a subscriber or something to get it.
Let me show you what it does.
Oh, I'm sure it's ridiculous.
From the Super Mario Brothers Wonder game.
Onward and upward.
Yep.
Talking Flower is blooming from the screen to the real world. Let's check him out.
It's a joke,
This little guy loves to chit-chat, and if left alone,
sometimes it's nice to space out.
he'll talk on his own. Don't expect him to hold a conversation, but
Is it weird for flowers to talk?
you never know
that
what he
voice?
might say.
Bowser and his buds can't get us here, right?
By pressing this button,
Have you had lunch yet?
you can make him talk.
Make sure you're getting your veggies.
Press it a whole bunch,
Thanks for sticking with me for so long.
and he'll share a special message. Or hold the button when you need a break
I'll keep quiet for a while.
and enjoy some alone time.
Okay, so this is Nintendo's super bizarre, chatty gadget.
Releases on 3/12 of 2026.
Yeah, it's coming.
And
now
here in the US,
yep,
$34.99.
$99. Actually,
you
pretty
already knew. So sorry.
Yeah, so pretty good. Like the price is not crazy.
Yeah, but here's the thing: there's no AI, there's no Wi-Fi, no Bluetooth. Just AA batteries, and it talks once in a while. That's it.
Twice an hour. That's a fucking chatty flower.
It's going to repeat itself the same thing over and over again.
Well, I mean, this follows on from Alarmo, which is what you had, I believe, right?
Well, Alarmo had Wi-Fi connectivity. You can set themes and change.
Yeah,
you could change things with it.
Now, basically, all we know about this super bizarre talking flower from Nintendo, which is from the Super Mario Brothers game, is that it can tell you the time, quote lines from the game, or just kind of say whatever strikes its fancy. I think it's super creepy. I do love it. And the fact that it's only $34.99, it's kind of cool. I actually want to get.
It's like a splurge device. Like it's cute if you're a Nintendo fan.
Yeah.
You do it just to have it, but
can we get one of these and have it live during a podcast just to hear what it says? I will separately mic it up, and we'll just have it chime it in. I've got to say, I'll have a separate mic.
I have a wireless mic, so I'll just put a clip on it.
And we'll just put a mic. So I'm going to try to pre-order this week, and we'll come back to this with see if we can get.
Well, you're going to pay like $350 for it in Canada.
Yeah, maybe you should buy it. I won't have to pay tariffs on the.
I would say if you order, you could just send it to me, but with 100% tariffs that Trump's threatening, it'd be like $6,000 for me.
This is true. This is true.
Well, look, you had a happy. That's a happy story, right?
It is a happy story. It is a happy.
I got a kind of a
sad one.
I would. Oh, never mind. It says page not found.
Ooh,
whoa. Okay. Oh, hold on a second. So I'll just talk about it. I read an article.
Is it the Samsung one?
Yeah, the S25 Plus.
Oh, not that one. I haven't not that one, but I keep going.
So there was an article from Sam Mobile, and I think a couple of other websites. Maybe I should have grabbed another one.
So
that an S25 Plus exploded while charging, and it said Samsung admits liability.
Yeah, I got it right here.
Okay, because apparently whatever I pulled up,
Jason, he's behind a paywall.
Yeah, apparently.
So you are correct. This is from Phone Arena. A user's S25 Plus exploded while charging.
Now, let me preface by saying there's no widespread S25.
Yeah, don't panic. Don't panic.
There are specifics to this. Now, I don't know. I didn't get a chance to read the whole thing, but
so I'll give you the run through here. So basically, it exploded in November and burned a small portion of the carpet of the person's home. They were using an official Samsung charger and cable.
Interesting.
The fumes caused temporary throat soreness and slight chest tightening. Which of course it would. It's a fucking lithium-ion battery.
Yeah,
that smoke can't be good for you. But basically, the fire department concluded that it was a thermal runaway event. I don't know what that means, but usually the battery heated up faster than it should and couldn't dissipate the heat, causing a breakdown and eventually an explosion and a fire.
But
now
Samsung
they haven't
admitted.
They did admit it. Oh. The quote right here says, In November, our 2-month-old experienced a thermal runaway event called Charging Light, exploded, blah, blah, blah. Samsung has finally admitted liability for the hardware and physical costs. So this is a thing. Now, the irony is the S25 Ultra and the Plus and the regular S25 Ultra have a 40% larger vapor chamber. So what happened for this to get
and I have you heard this? This is the first time I've heard this, so I don't know if
it's not the first Samsung device to catch on fire.
And that's why I brought it up. Well, then we also have Mr. Who's the Boss had brought up like he had built that shelf.
Battery swelling.
And there's battery swelling issues. I mean,
but this is Google, a year old.
I know, but Google has battery swelling issues. So it's only an Android thing.
Now, this is only a year old, this phone. So that's kind of cause for concern.
So it was a defect in the quality check?
Maybe.
But like automobiles, like you buy certain brands. Like people will say Hondas or Toyotas are very reliable. But there's always that one that may not make it quite right through the quality control. And
now we should also mention this is the second event in 2 months, because you remember the Samsung Ring catastrophe that swelled on the influencer's finger and almost caused him to lose a finger.
Do you think it has something to do with them just cramming as big of a battery as they can into an object?
No, I honestly believe that Samsung couldn't give two fucks about the batteries they use. And they just use the same battery over and over again, like different sizes, but the same company making them. And that quality control is just not good. It's not a priority for them, despite them shit blowing up all over the place.
Okay, so you're just dog shitting on Samsung. Okay, fair
I'm
enough.
just saying that,
Yeah.
I've owned
a lot of Samsung devices, and you've owned the 7, the Fold 7.
Yeah.
We both agreed it was one of the best folds.
Yeah.
I've never had a battery issue with any phone, even a swelling battery in any phone.
I'll be honest with you, this is a true story, and my wife will attest to this. Every time I buy or pick up a Samsung phone, she will make the comment, "Oh, good, it's going to explode now." That's her running joke.
Well,
because she knows
she was. I think the younger generation doesn't even know what the hell that is. That's why they buy
Apple. Note 7 catastrophe. Remember the Note 7? How beautiful that thing was.
It was. I almost pre-ordered that thing. It was a beautiful device.
Beautiful device. It was meant to be like Samsung's greatest phone ever.
Then they remade it with a smaller battery. Then they made it as an FE or something.
Yeah, it wasn't the same. But yeah, I read this Samsung S25 Plus explodes. Now, you know what's funny? This is the second Samsung story that caught my attention this week. And I want to flash your memory back for a second. So remember last week when we were talking about, not last week, the week before, we were talking about CES. And we talked about how they had the creaseless foldable phone on display, and then it magically disappeared.
We thought maybe it was something to do with Apple, right?
Yeah. So another story has come out this week where Samsung has scrubbed the internet of it. And I want to talk about it.
Why would they do that?
I don't know. So Samsung,
even if they have a contract with Apple, who cares? It's more publicity for your products.
Well, I don't know what's going on at Samsung, but this is the second story in a month where they've scrubbed the internet of what happened. So basically, earlier this week, they announced that they're partnering with Perplexity to make Bixby more useful, and that it was going to come out in a future software update.
Which is a good thing.
And then it's gone. The official announcement has been scrubbed and is now not found on the Samsung website.
Well, you have Google, who's partnering with Apple now.
Yeah.
Google, who's partnering with themselves.
Google is partnering with Samsung. Well, apparently maybe not anymore.
Well, not really partnering with Android. Anybody who has Android can use Gemini.
No, but remember they had a partnership, right? Where it was like they were using some
correct
Google exclusive thing.
And that's the thing. But Bixby, I don't think was ever integrated with Gemini ever. And Bixby was not terrible. Bixby was terrible.
I'm gonna conspiracy theory the shit out of this because we've been on the money with a fucking few things.
We have been.
And I'm gonna call this. This is Samsung's reaction to them, Google going to Apple.
Yep, exactly, 100%.
And Samsung saying, fuck you to Google. I honestly believe that this is reactionary.
Because guess who's winning in that? Who's winning in that Google and Apple deal?
Google's fucking winning.
No, Apple is.
Well, Apple,
they're paying. What? Let me guess. They're paying Google what? $1 billion.
But I think way more.
I don't think. The thing is, I still think Apple's making more money.
Yeah.
Off Google's paying Apple already to be their number one search engine.
Well,
it's outweighing what they're paying for their AI. And Samsung's like, you guys are a bunch of idiots. Keep this Android specific. Let Apple figure it out themselves. I 100% agree. But
whatever.
Well,
I read this article, and then when I read the fact that the announcement is no longer on the Samsung website, I wonder if they kind of released the cat out of the bag a little early, and they were maybe going, "Oh shit, man, we probably shouldn't have posted that. Let's keep that for February."
So do you think Google's like, or Samsung's thinking, "Crap, now we're on the same playing field as Apple, our biggest competitor. Should we go with Perplexity?" Or are you thinking it's like a, "Hey, F you at Google, why are you doing this?"
That's exactly. It's an F you, Google. Why?
I'm sorry to say this, but Google would. Perplexity is a great device. So is ChatGPT. And ChatGPT is a big company. Google's got the resources, you know?
Well, that's it. I mean, I look at this, I see it as a Google win. Because it doesn't matter what company they partner with. Apple is just as big as Samsung, even bigger. And they're making a pretty buck off Apple now to use Gemini as the powering Siri.
So, and this comes back to and you got to, I don't know if you can answer this, and this is kind of off topic. So we've always complained that we don't want Apple to dominate in the U.S. and North America because we want competition.
Yeah.
Apple makes a great product. Is Gemini, I'm sure they're better, but is Gemini doing the same thing that Apple did to the iPhone? Is Google doing the same thing with AI that Apple did with the iPhone and phone sales? Are we being cornered into only a Gemini world? I mean, we complain about Apple doing it. So I don't know. It's kind of like, I just thought about that. I'm like, is that fair?
I mean, I think in the world of Apple, they've realized they fucked up when it comes to AI. Like, they're finally realizing it now. Oh, shit, we're behind now. Usually we try to master and perfect, but now I think they're going, you know what? Google's product is good. Gemini is awesome. For the lack of a better term, it's one of the better AIs.
Could you imagine that phone call? Hey, we really suck.
Yeah, we fucked up here, guys. Listen, Tim's leaving in like a couple of months. Like,
actually, there's another article I just read today. I did something thing that he's already done. Like, they've already kind of moved the guy into.
This is how the conversation went. Ready? Yep. Google. Listen, Tim's leaving. And we got a young guy coming in. And listen, he loves Google. He loves Gemini. He wants Gemini to be powering Siri. What do you think about that?
No. That's not what he's like. We got Tim Cook going out. We really suck.
Yeah,
we're terrible at AI.
Yeah.
We need you bad.
Yeah. Listen, we'll give you as much money as you want.
They got all the money.
All right, that's fucking...
If I was Google, I would have asked for the most... If you're going to release your work, I mean, you could use almost every Android service. See, that's the difference between Apple and Google.
How many billions did they pay?
I don't know. I was told that the difference in the price, that Google's still paying Apple more.
Okay, so apparently it's $1 billion per year.
Yeah,
Apple's paying Google $1 billion a year. That's a lot of fucking money. $1 billion a year. A year.
What do you mean? It's a lot of money.
Well, $1 billion money.
I spend Google. $1 billion a year. I mean, that's nothing.
That probably funds R&D for Google for whatever they need, and they're paying.
What do we spend on R&D?
I mean, ours is like $6, so like, that's about as good as it gets. I mean, the $6 went on the new graphic around our podcast screen here, so
my new widescreen angle.
New widescreen angle, yeah. But anyway, so Samsung, not doing interesting kind of play.
So the moral of the story is Samsung has been jumping the gun and trying to get ahead, and then we got contracts with these companies. We got to pull back a little bit.
Can we just stick with Apple for a second, Jason?
Oh, I was going to go somewhere else, but okay, go ahead. You go.
Let's just stick with them while we're here. While we're here with Apple and Samsung, are you ready for Apple's next big failure?
Is it a new sock?
Nope.
Oh, I've heard about this.
Is gonna release a wearable pin circa what is it, the Humane AI.
Look, Humane was amazing in the fact that what they promised.
This, I love this graphic. This graphic makes me laugh. It's just a fucking iPhone camera. That's just
of course. Yeah.
It snaps on your phone, on your shirt. Of course it does. Apparently they're gonna try to replace your iPhone camera with this wearable pin. Take photos for me. You know what pisses me off about these wearable pins? And maybe I'm the only one who sees this. So when you're talking face to face with somebody, that's the angle you would want to take a photo at, right? If you're taking a portrait shot of someone, if you've got this on your tit, on your fucking pocket, on your chest, you're looking up or at their
double chins.
Or at their chest. Now, if it's a woman, okay, that's not bad. Like,
well, they have wide angle cameras, so it's a little more wide field. But I get it, 100%.
Like, what? How do they fix that? Like, do they make it a wedge?
That's not even my problem. It's like Google. And Google's not any different. They've tried things. Remember the Clips camera?
Oh, yeah.
I bought one. It was amazing. It just didn't take off. Google Glass. But I think in recent history, Apple's made a lot of plays.
Yeah.
And they're notorious for sitting back, making a product that really, really sells. Vision Pro, no.
Yeah.
Air, no. And I'll be honest with you, the Air, the sock, no. The fidget thing, whatever. And I'll be honest, like the Air didn't sell very well, and maybe they'll make one next year because it's already, already working on it. But the Honor, Air,
we'll get to that.
I wasn't planning on talking about it, but the Honor Air, which we won't get in the U.S., that looks like a real.
Well, let's pull it up while I got it here. We'll come back to this.
So it looks like an iPhone Air, minus the fact that it actually has real cameras, a nice size battery, silicon carbon, a good processor.
Yeah,
and it's not as thin. It's not as thin.
Like only fractionally thicker, like fractionally.
Yeah.
But it has a 5,500 milliamp battery.
I know. And it's got 3 cameras.
3 cameras, 50. And you know what's funny? So the Apple iPhone Air has a 2,000? 2,300 maybe off the top of my head? Maybe
battery?
less?
I thought it was like 2,900 or something.
Okay, but like less than, like almost double this Honor Air.
Phone. And it's got the new Snapdragon, I don't know if it's the Elite. I think it's the Elite.
But still.
Not the 5, but the Elite,
Look at, look at this, like it's 6.
It's beautiful.
But why? It is beautiful.
Here's what pisses me off. You make it look like an Air. And it's like the iPhone Air and the iPhone Pro Max had a baby and made the same color. And I'm like, come on, be original. Yeah. That's what
listen, Honor is known for copying Apple.
All Chinese vendors do that. Yeah, of course.
Yeah, but Honor specifically, even their OS looks very Apple-esque.
Of course. Now, I was going to order this actually and import it, but what I found out was with the Chinese versions of Honor.
Oh, they're terrible.
You can't use Google Play services, period. At least on this one, you can't.
Yeah, so I know from my experience, like Android Auto doesn't work, Gemini doesn't work. Like
I can deal with that in some of those things, but not having any Google services, not going to happen.
Yeah, no. But anyway, the Honor Magic Air is the latest of thin phones coming out to kind of grace our things here, I guess.
Well, since you're already depressing with the Apple,
let's keep going.
I'm going to share this, and many people have already heard this. And it's funny. The article that I'm going to reference now says updated and rewritten. Oh, so you can probably figure out what this is going to be.
I already know.
So there's a company that Darren has been. How do I word this without getting in trouble?
Worked with previously.
Worked with, wined and dined.
Okay.
I was on a rowboat outside.
Yeah.
There's been some news. Now, most people who are watching us or listening to us know this company. But when I went to work and said that, they're like, who the hell's OnePlus? So
okay, pause for a second. Pause for 1 second.
Uh-oh.
I want to just mention that last week's show, we called this before this was written.
Yes.
Okay, keep going.
Yeah, because we saw an article about the OnePlus Open 2 being delayed, which isn't necessarily in itself being a big thing because a lot of companies canceled, but there was rumors that something was going on with OnePlus CEO or CTC, whatever he is, being arrested and warrants. Now, here's what's interesting. So we talked about that. OnePlus is being dismantled. I mean, they're being done. So in my opinion, I'm not too upset. I love OnePlus. I've used their devices, but they're so closely related to Oppo that I'd be okay if they were one conglomerate and just we did that instead. But the bad side of that is here in North America, at least, and I can't speak for Canada because Canada has some different regulations. In the U.S., we're not getting an Oppo device.
No,
that's the only downside. Now, are they going to take the licenses from OnePlus and let us get it? But either way, interesting enough, we heard they were shutting down. Then OnePlus comes out. It's like, oh, no. Business as usual, no issues. But it was coming from the India, like the India office.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that means, hey, China and OnePlus in India are only going to be the ones getting these phones and not the U.S. We already know that in the U.S., most 75% of consumers have no idea who OnePlus is. Or maybe even higher than that.
I'm just going to share this because speaking of that,
yeah, stop sharing.
I'll let Jason pop off there. So I think this article, which came out like a couple of days back, is really where they're going. I honestly think they're going to pull out of North America and they're going to only sell to China.
But here's my problem. OnePlus and Oppo were so close. I mean, literally almost identical, except for this year the cameras were different, obviously.
Yeah.
Just get rid of it. Why would someone buy a OnePlus or over an Oppo if they're about the same price?
Yeah. I mean, we've talked about this before, and I think with OnePlus, they are a great phone brand, and they make great devices.
And I don't want to see them leave. Yeah.
No, and I mean, look, I think if they just rebranded to Oppo, like keep your existing like connections in the US, but just change it to Oppo. Start selling the Find X9 Pro here.
Here's what's going to happen if that happens. And this happened to Huawei.
Yeah.
Awesome phones, like badass phones.
Yeah.
But the name Huawei doesn't sound very American.
Yeah.
And the government jumped on that. And I'm not saying they weren't spying. I don't know. But you see, the biggest competition that Samsung and Apple ever had got shut down immediately.
Yeah.
Oppo is a huge threat to Apple and Samsung. Oh,
absolutely. Yeah.
Honor is. And there's a reason why those companies aren't sold here. Obviously, there's FTC regulations and, brand recognition.
Here, the death of a dying star, if you will. So this was the article that caught my attention. This is one of two, and I'll pull up the next one in a second.
You had to show it that they're dying. I read this too, but I disagree with they're dying. But we'll see.
So Taiwan has issued an arrest for the CEO of OnePlus, Pete Lau.
So who's going to be right? You or me?
For illegally employing workers in Taiwan.
We're seeing. So let me hold on. So I disagree. So if OnePlus stays in business in India and maybe China, am I right, or are you right?
I think they're going to pull out of North America and then eventually just phase down in India and China.
So then I would be right and you'd be wrong.
Well, I mean, it's not about being right or wrong, Jason.
My wife tells me I'm always right.
Yeah, it's fair point. But yeah, no, like it's like, I mean, they're denying it. Like, and
it's
this
sad, is like, though, because we always talk about competition, and we know Apple has struggles, but they're $1 trillion company. They can throw shit at the wall and lose a little bit of money. Samsung's the same way. Remember Android XR? Have you heard anything about that?
Nope.
I'm not saying they're not selling, but it's like fell off. I mean, it fell off. So I don't know how well it's doing either. All we're talking about now is glasses. Samsung,
that's
Google.
Exactly right. Yeah. So, and I mean, look, this is another article which I pulled up here, which 100%. Is just basically they're denying it. But yeah, I mean, I think with all the cancellations, delays, these articles saying they're only selling in India and China, look, there's something going on. I thought about reaching out to my OnePlus contact to see if we could get him to come on and give us a comment, but I don't think he would be allowed to. But
it'd be interesting to talk about it because you know what he would say. No, there's no issues.
Yeah, everything's fine.
That's fine.
Everything's
but
fine.
Just to have him on here to say that in person, with a straight face.
So yeah, OnePlus. We talked about this last week. We talked about how we were a little bit concerned, and that the arrest warrant for Pete Lau, which is the CEO of OnePlus, that was the straw for me that went, oh shit, like they're in trouble.
Now, like the CEO of Nothing was the former
correct
CEO. I wonder if he jumped ship because he knew things weren't going well.
No, okay, so because it's been enough years since he left.
Here's what I am going to say. When one company leaves, another company emerges.
Guys, emerges, all right.
Yeah. I mean, we got Windows Phone is back with the next phone. What's funny about this is this phone boots not Windows Mobile. This is a skin. This is actually full Windows, the ARM version. Yeah. But someone made a skin to make it look like Windows Phone. It runs, I think, a Linux, Android, and Windows.
Yeah.
But I'm looking at the specs. It's like a Snapdragon 780 with it's not going to be I can't imagine Windows would run really well, period. But what I like about this is that people are out there trying new things.
And they're doing it. Yeah. We need to see stuff like this. Now,
enthusiasts would love a Windows device like this.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Because you can
still buy Lumias.
Well, and if this device has the USB output, which I don't remember if it does or not.
Yeah.
you know, you can hook it up to a monitor like this.
Like it is, yeah.
Yeah, and you could just run Windows, ARM version, of course, and do basic spreadsheet. That'd be the ultimate work phone.
Yeah. Wow. I like it.
That's my
now, one star is born and yet another one dies.
Oh, no. Oh, I know what this is.
So Asus, known for their line of gaming phones and Zen phones, ROG phones, etc., has basically said that it will no longer add new mobile phone models in the future. The CEO has confirmed that they are pivoting and that they've put a complete pause on their mobile division. Now, for some people, this is actually like, this week's been interesting because we've got OnePlus, we've got Asus shitting the bed, and what was the other one? And Sony, which we'll talk about in just a moment. But, this is another phone company that's basically saying, you know what? We can't compete with Apple. We can't compete with Samsung.
It's bad news for Android fans, but good news for Google.
Yes.
Samsung, Motorola, the companies that are still making phones. Asus, I never had an ROG phone. I can't remember if I actually ever owned one. But the Asus Zen line was, except for this last one, I think it was a 12 or 13.
Yeah.
They were okay. But up to that, they were amazing. And MKBHD even came out and said the small versions were the best.
It was small 9, I think. Yeah.
And it never helped them. So his influence, I guess, can't save it.
No, it can't change the world that much, eh? MKBHD? Yeah, that's what you get. Anyway, sorry. Fucking blacklisted from YouTube for that one.
Yeah, really.
But Asus, another company here just kind of saying, you know what? We can't compete. We're going to focus on our PC laptops and all the other stuff that exists out there.
That's not the only dying star.
No.
There's another dying star.
Another tech company this week.
Oh, hold on. Oh, I hope I didn't have a paywall again. I know you saw this article and I posted about it and people were like, well, who cares? It's great.
I got it too. Don't worry. Do you want me to share?
Sony just turned over. Okay. So I 100% think that Sony's on the verge of never making phones again.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
They already pulled out of North America. We keep saying pull out like that's a different term. Yeah. That's what she said. They've removed themselves from North America. And I know they sell okay, but they've never been.
This is legitimately shocking to me.
It is. So I'm already pissed off about like the phones because they don't sell anymore. And I know they have the hype of what they've said. But TCL will keep using the Sony and Bravia branding. Like it's going to be a TCL TV. Now, I have a Hisense TV, and that's a Chinese company.
Yeah.
TCL, a Chinese company. Definitely considered budget. Would you agree?
Yeah.
So what are your thoughts? If you go out and buy a Sony Bravia, that use like Samsung TVs are pretty expensive, but underneath it's just a TCL TV. I mean, my question is, are they going to keep quality or is it going to be a shit TV with a Sony? Seriously.
Honestly, like I have a Sony TV upstairs and it's literally beautiful, that TV. Like the picture quality is exceptional.
Okay, well, let me ask you this. If you buy a a Sony Bravia TV in the future, and maybe it's an underlining a TV, but the picture's great, would it make a difference? Or knowing that it's TCL making it, does it really take away from it?
I think it's not the brand I expected them to partner with.
Yeah, for sure.
Like LG or something, maybe.
Samsung,
yeah, but
a company that makes good stuff.
I mean, let's not shit on TCL.
No, because TCL does make good. They make good.
They make some good stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just for manufacturing purposes. Maybe that's what it is.
Well, because Hisense is in the same boat as TCL. They make almost identical TVs, and I have a Hisense TV upstairs, and it's never had a bit of issues. And I've had it for about a year now.
Yeah.
The only TV company, and I don't want to badmouth companies, the only company I've ever had problems with TVs was Vizio.
And you know what's funny? I love my Vizio TV that I have down here.
See, and that goes back to like automotive cars. Like I have a guy, like me personally, Toyota, Honda, Subaru, Japanese companies generally make good cars. But I had a friend growing up in high school that he said every Honda he bought was junk and had tons of problems. Yeah. So it just goes back to preference. But
matter of opinion, right? Like,
this is a big deal. This is a huge deal. What is Sony doing if they're getting out of the phones and TVs?
Yeah, where are they making their money? Like, I don't understand this. Like,
cameras.
Yeah, I guess
audio,
maybe their cameras and their chips and their sensors. Maybe they just make a shit ton.
I mean,
of money.
they make receivers and surround sound stuff, but I would imagine that would be sold to TCL too, is under this. But that's TV.
I honestly thought their TVs were their bread and butter. I did. I truly believe that that's where they made their money. And now they're just handing it over. Yeah,
all these companies, Asus, probably Sony too, and not OnePlus. Maybe they're just turning their money to AI.
Honestly, I don't know.
TCL's like, look, we'll make money for TVs. You go ahead and do AI.
Yeah,
like TCL makes phones. They make tablets. They make that. What's that? Next Paper or like the e-ink stuff.
Which is nice.
They're nice, yeah. And I'm not dogging on it, but I'm just thinking, if you're a Sony, Samsung, those are like echelon TV brands.
I honestly don't know what the play here is for Sony. I mean, surely the branding rights, maybe they make money from that.
It's kind of like Philips. They're not a company anymore. They've been gone for years, but someone bought the license. And that's why I feel like TCL is going to take I wouldn't say they're going to take their low end, but they're going to take their medium to high end TVs and just rebrand them as Sony Bravia
that's exactly what they're going to do.
Jack the price up and make more money. Sony might make some money off. I don't know. This is
it has to be their sensors. It has to be their camera sensors they sell to all these like smartphones.
Well, they make cameras too. I mean,
and make cameras too.
Everyone's vlogging, everyone's recording, everyone's making YouTube content. So maybe they're making it. I mean, what else does Sony make?
I don't know.
They don't make phones and TVs. I mean, they're making
the
cameras.
PS5.
Well, that's what else does?
I don't know. I don't know.
LG makes like washers and dryers. Sony doesn't make Although Sony does have Sony does have a car with Honda, PVL or whatever it's called, but they're not selling it.
Or whatever it is. Yeah, I don't know. I don't actually know. Yeah, I don't know. Like I was talking about this too, and I'm like, I don't really understand where this is coming from. How they're making their money off of this.
It's funny. Like the last half of 2025 into now, like how many companies just kind of like
shit the bed.
That's shit the bed. Just like kind of dropped off, not doing things anymore.
I know this is like, I mean, we shit on Apple a lot, but I also think it's like it's a Apple, Samsung, and the big. Like a lot of people want AI, they want tech. TVs, I mean, people are not buying them as much. A lot of content is consumed on phones and tablets.
Yeah.
So I maybe it's just a response to the industry that's changing, right? I mean, I would think you pivot and make a tablet or go back into smartphones, like to
but the problem is they can't compete in either one of those markets.
Yeah,
who's making money in tablets? Only Apple. Samsung's and Samsung's the only Android operator. I mean, OnePlus makes awesome tablets, but they're not making a dent against Samsung. And honestly, I'll be honest. Even the latest, what was it, the Samsung 11 series? I haven't heard anything on those.
Yeah,
nothing.
Now, last story here for you, Jason. We're gonna talk robotics.
Oh man,
robotics, buddy. Robotics.
Okay. Oh, of course, we gotta do robotics.
We haven't had a story today. So
actually, we're gonna have one more after this, just because I have to squeeze this one in.
Okay, we'll squeeze this one. But I want to talk just really quickly. We've talked about robotics, and a big thing that gives away robotics is like speech, eyes, stuff like that.
Oh, I know exactly what you're gonna show.
So this is a lip syncing robot that's learning how to speak using AI. So let me just.
Derek, can I be honest with you? I actually saw this article.
Engineers at Columbia University have built a robotic face that is learning to move its lips in sync with human speech and song.
It's creepy.
In the past, we've worked on having the robot smile. We've worked on gaze. Now we're working on lips.
And this time, it's getting a boost from AI.
Can't wait to get copyright on that.
I am Emo, a robot designed to simulate emotions and interact with humans in a more natural way.
I mean, look at the lips.
AI
the lips are fucking
Isn't that crazy?
Project to train the robot so they learn.
He says the aim was to make humanoid robots appear less uncanny in face-to-face interaction.
Now, first of all, this Emo robot's fucking creepy as fuck with that.
Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
It's definitely creepy.
Yeah.
Is this what we want robots to be? Do we want them to be more human so we can't tell a difference? Or do we want to know that robots exist? That's the question.
I don't know. Like, I mean, I understand why they need to fix the speaking part of it because it always doesn't look quite right.
Yeah, but how many robot movies have we seen where they look so human that we get killed as a human race? I mean,
iRobot, man, it's all happening. I just think the purple face is fucking creepy. It looks like
that's
Barney the dinosaur.
I guess if you make them purple, we can tell.
Well, I guess that's how we know the difference, right? Yeah. All right, Jason, what was your last story there, buddy? I'm handing over the reins. It's all you now.
Sorry, I got some bad news with the snow.
Oh, no.
Anyways, let's see. What was I going to show you guys? Oh, yeah. So this is way off topic. So we have very creative people in the world, right? Would you agree?
It's true.
There's a Chinese modder.
Oh, yes, I saw this.
This person, it looks like a female from the video. She combined an Xbox Series S, PS5, and a Switch 2 in a single console. Now, I'm not going to show the video because it's just too much.
Yeah.
It's going to be loud. But it's a modder known as, I can't read that, put a PS5, Xbox, and a Switch 2 in a single case. And I don't know how, like, she has a custom PCB.
Yeah.
Which is, the computer board.
The printed board, yeah.
Yeah, and she can achieve shared power supply for all of them.
How?
It's called the what? Yeah, I don't know if you guys can see this.
Nintendo.
Nintendo P-Box 5.
Wow.
Xbox 5.
Now, if you were a hardcore gamer, you didn't want to buy all those ecosystems like into one. You just want to get one do-it-all unit. That's actually pretty.
She trimmed it down because the NZ utilized tri-fold design that places the 3 printed circuit boards. So she actually cut the boards out of each device and put
them together. I mean, if they're all digital handsets now, right? A lot of them don't have like the disk drive anymore.
You don't need a case, right?
Yeah, you don't need a case. Yeah. So, is it really that crazy? I don't think so. I think that's really fucking
crazy
cool.
Because if you're a hardcore gamer, you could have one box.
Is this tri-loading? So like you just click on the one you want to play?
Let's see here. Let's see. The series featuring allowing a single heat sink with only one system running at a time. A single coolant. Okay, so one system running at a time.
Okay.
So we have to imagine the PS5 would push. Okay, I don't know how she switches. It says to achieve a shared power supply. Yeah, I don't know.
This is what you got to do. I want you to grab your Nintendo Switch. I want you to grab your little gaming console behind you. I want you to grab your smartphone, and I just want you to smash them all together.
So here's the problem. I don't have a gaming system behind me. You mean the arcade game?
Yes, the arcade game.
I don't have a Switch anymore. I got rid of it. I don't own a gaming system anymore.
So you're just going to take random parts from a PC and just solder them together.
I'm actually doing that.
I heard, yeah, that's pretty cool. Jason's going to put this together. He's just going to solder a bunch of shit together and see what happens. And
there'll be a fire. Insurance will be involved.
Just say it was Samsung S25 Plus. You should be fine.
Look, it wouldn't be surprising if I burned. My wife had a Pixel 5.
Yeah.
And the battery wasn't doing so well.
Oh.
So I bought a battery and tried to replace it. And
no.
I had a heat gun. Everything was going really good. My pick went a little too far into the back. This was years ago. And I'm in the basement, like around this area, not this area, but like over here. And it started smoking. So I'm in the basement. And I tried to, I was like, I'm going to pick it up and throw it outside.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, good idea when it's on fire. Not a good idea. I dropped it on the carpet, singeing the carpet. I had a fire extinguisher.
Oh no!
I put the fire out. But so in my basement, my house is really old. I have about 3 windows in the basement. I couldn't get them open. Like there's no way to get the smoke out. So I actually put a fan in the basement, blowing it up the stairs, and a fan in a window to suck it out the outside. I had smoke pillowing out of my
Wow. Crazy.
So
so don't do that.
Yeah, lithium-ion batteries are dangerous. Keep that in mind.
Well, on that note, that actually brings us to the end of today's show. We are the Tech Disruptors. If you enjoyed today's show, please hit that like and subscribe button. And you can check us out on Apple Music, Good Pods, YouTube Music, anywhere you find amazing tech podcasts.
You can follow us on Instagram, X, as well
Twitch.
as Twitch and TikTok. We stream live on YouTube and Twitch.
Yes.
As well as my channel, but we do shorts on TikTok, Instagram, and we post on X regularly. Yeah.
Yeah, the Tech Disruptors. So on that note, my name's Darren.
My name is Jason.
This guy is Jason. And in our description, you can find all those details. We will catch you guys next Sunday, 4 p.m. Eastern. Catch you later.